Picture this, it's a quiet morning in your home. You wake up, reach for your coffee mug, but your hands tremble. You try to stand, and your legs feel like they're made of jello. You pause, heart racing, wondering, what's happening to me? This isn't just a bad day. It's a silent thief called sarcopenia, stealing your strength, your independence, right under your nose. Meet Susan, a 62-year-old retiree from Ohio. She used to hike every weekend, her laughter echoing through the trails. But last year, climbing her own staircase became a struggle. Her doctor shrugged, saying, "It's just aging." But Susan refused to accept that. She uncovered a truth most doctors don't talk about. After 50, your muscles can start fading, up to 33% by age 60, according to Harvard Medical School. Yet, here's the hope. Susan's back to hiking with her grandkids, stronger than ever. What if I told you the food in your kitchen, a few simple habits, and a little knowledge could protect your strength well into your 80s? In the next 30 minutes, I'll share 9 science-backed foods to rebuild your muscles, 3 easy exercises you can do at home, and 1 daily habit to keep sarcopenia at bay. But first, let's connect. Have you ever felt weaker than you used to? Maybe struggling with a heavy grocery bag or feeling unsteady on stairs? Type yes in the comments if that's you, or no if you're ready to stay strong. Before we dive in, let's start this journey together. Stick with me, because your strength, your independence, and those moments with loved ones, they're worth fighting for. Last time we met Susan, who felt her strength slipping away. But what exactly was happening to her body? Let's talk about sarcopenia, the silent condition that's likely affecting you or someone you love, even if you've never heard the word before. Sarcopenia isn't just getting older. It's the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that starts as early as your 50s. Imagine your muscles as a bank account. Every year after 50, you lose a little, sometimes 1 to 2%, until one day, you can't lift your grandkid or climb stairs without help. The World Health Organization recognized it as a disease in 2016, but here's the catch: most doctors don't talk about it. Why? Because it's sneaky, no fever, no pain, just a slow fade. So, what's going on inside? 3 culprits drive sarcopenia. First, your hormones, like testosterone and growth hormone, start to dip, making it harder to build muscle. Second, chronic inflammation, often from stress or poor diet, eats away at muscle fibers. Third, your body gets less efficient at using protein, the building block of muscle. A Harvard study found that by age 60, you could lose up to 33% of your muscle mass, enough to make everyday tasks feel like climbing a mountain. Let me tell you about John, a 70-year-old from Texas. John was always active, mowing his lawn, playing catch with his grandson. But one day, he fell while carrying groceries. The fall broke his hip, landing him in rehab for months. John didn't know sarcopenia was the culprit until a physical therapist explained it. That fall wasn't just bad luck, it was a warning sign. In the US, falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths for people over 65, and weak muscles are often to blame. But here's the small lesson I want you to take away: sarcopenia isn't your destiny. It's not about fighting aging, it's about understanding your body and giving it what it needs to stay strong. John's story could have been different if he'd known sooner, and so can yours. So, how do we fight back? It starts with what's on your plate. Before we dive into the 9 foods that can rebuild your muscles, let's explore why nutrition is your strongest weapon against sarcopenia. Stay with me, this is where things get exciting. We just learned how sarcopenia sneaks into our lives, stealing strength when we least expect it. But here's the good news: you don't need fancy pills or expensive treatments to fight back. The most powerful tool is already in your kitchen: nutrition. Let's dive into why what you eat can rebuild your muscles and keep you strong for years to come. Think of your muscles like a house. To keep it sturdy, you need 3 key building blocks: protein, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. Protein is like the bricks, it repairs and builds muscle fibers. Omega-3s, found in foods like salmon, act like oil for the joints, reducing inflammation that breaks down muscle. And antioxidants, from berries or nuts, are the shield, protecting your muscles from the wear and tear of aging. A 2023 study from the University of Pittsburgh showed that 85% of people over 65 who ate enough protein gained muscle strength in just 8 weeks. That's not a small number, it's a game changer. But here's where many of us trip up. As we age, our bodies need more protein, about 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. For a 150-pound person, that's roughly 80 to 100 grams, like a small chicken breast, a cup of Greek yogurt, and some nuts throughout the day. Yet, many seniors cut back on protein, thinking it's too heavy or worrying about cholesterol. That's a mistake. Low protein speeds up muscle loss, making you feel weaker faster. Let me tell you about Mary, a 68-year-old from California. Mary loved gardening but started feeling too tired to kneel and dig. She'd skip breakfast, have a light lunch, and barely eat protein. Her doctor warned her about sarcopenia, so Mary made a change. She added protein-rich snacks, like Greek yogurt with berries and a handful of walnuts, to her day. In just 4 weeks, she was back in her garden, stronger and full of energy. Mary's story shows that small changes in your diet can bring big results. The small lesson here? Your fork is your strongest weapon against sarcopenia. You don't need to overhaul your life, just make smarter choices about what's on your plate. Nutrition isn't just fuel, it's medicine for your muscles. So, what food should you reach for? In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 9 power foods, from everyday staples to surprising superstars, that can rebuild your strength and keep you moving with confidence. Let's start with 3 you can find at any grocery store. Stay with me, because this is where you take control. Now that we know nutrition is our secret weapon against sarcopenia, let's head to the kitchen. Today, we're starting with 3 power foods you can find at any grocery store: brown rice, quinoa, and walnuts. These aren't just ingredients, they're muscle-saving superstars that can keep you strong and energized, no matter your age. First up, brown rice. Unlike white rice, which loses most of its nutrients during processing, brown rice keeps its bran and germ, packed with complex carbohydrates, magnesium, and B vitamins. These give your body steady energy for daily activities, like carrying groceries or playing with your grandkids. Magnesium is key. It helps your muscles contract smoothly, reducing cramps that many of us feel as we age. A study from Tufts University found that older adults eating whole grains like brown rice had better muscle function. Best part? It's cheap, just $2 a pound at Walmart. Try swapping white rice for brown in your next stir-fry or casserole. Next, quinoa. This tiny seed is a nutritional powerhouse, offering 8 grams of protein per cooked cup, and it's a complete protein, rare for plant-based foods. That means it has all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow. Quinoa is also rich in fiber and iron, keeping your energy stable and your blood oxygenated. It's perfect for seniors who feel tired mid-afternoon. Cook it like rice, toss it in salads, or mix it with veggies for a quick lunch. You can grab a bag for $5 at Costco, worth every penny. Then we have walnuts, one of nature's best muscle protectors. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation, a major driver of muscle loss. Just 1 ounce of walnuts has as much omega-3 as 3 fish oil pills, plus 4 grams of plant-based protein. They also contain antioxidants like vitamin E, shielding your muscles from oxidative stress. Sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or snack on a handful. But here's a tip: choose raw or unsalted walnuts to avoid extra sodium. Let me tell you about Tom, a 72-year-old from Florida who thought healthy eating was too complicated for him. Tom was skeptical when his daughter suggested quinoa and walnuts, worried he'd hate the taste or waste money. But he gave it a shot, starting with a simple swap: brown rice instead of white in his favorite stir-fry. He mixed quinoa into his chili and snacked on walnuts instead of chips. To his surprise, within a month, Tom wasn't just walking his dog farther, he felt lighter, more focused, and even enjoyed experimenting in the kitchen. His skepticism turned into confidence, proving it's never too late to try something new. The small lesson here is simple: you don't need exotic superfoods to save your muscles. Brown rice, quinoa, and walnuts are affordable, easy to find, and pack a powerful punch when you eat them regularly. Start small, maybe add 1 to your meals this week, and watch your strength grow. But we're just getting started. Next, we'll explore 3 more foods. Think juicy berries, a creamy snack, and tiny seeds that can supercharge your muscle health. Stay with me, because these are game changers you'll wish you knew sooner. But we're just getting started. Next, we'll explore 3 more foods. Think juicy berries, a creamy snack, and tiny seeds that can supercharge your muscle health. Stay with me, because these are game changers you'll wish you knew sooner. We've already discovered 3 amazing foods to fight sarcopenia: brown rice, quinoa, and walnuts. Now, let's keep the momentum going with 3 more power foods that are as delicious as they are powerful: blueberries, flax seeds, and cottage cheese. These everyday ingredients can transform your muscle health, and you'll find them right at your local grocery store. First, blueberries. These little gems are often called a superfood, and for good reason. They're bursting with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give them that deep blue color and protect your muscles from oxidative stress, the damage that builds up as we age. A 2022 study from Tufts University found that older adults eating 1 cup of blueberries daily improved muscle recovery by 20% after physical activity. Blueberries also pack vitamin C, which supports collagen production for strong muscles and joints, and potassium to keep your muscles working smoothly. Fresh or frozen, they're a steal at about $3 a pint at Kroger. Toss them in oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or eat them plain as a snack. Next up, flax seeds. Don't let their small size fool you. These seeds are a muscle-saving powerhouse. They're rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation that eats away at your muscles. Flax seeds also provide 2 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber per tablespoon, supporting digestion and steady energy, key for staying active. The fiber helps your body absorb nutrients better, which is crucial as we age. You can find ground flax seeds for $4 a bag at Costco. Sprinkle a tablespoon on yogurt, mix into muffin batter, or blend into a morning smoothie. Just make sure to use ground flax, whole seeds pass through undigested. Then we have cottage cheese, a muscle-building hero you might be overlooking. 1 cup delivers 25 grams of casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles for hours, perfect for eating before bed. It's also loaded with calcium for strong bones and vitamin B12 to keep your nerves and muscles in sync. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that casein protein reduces muscle breakdown overnight. Pick plain, unsweetened cottage cheese for about $3 a tub at Target, and jazz it up with berries or a drizzle of honey. Let me tell you about Linda, a 66-year-old from Colorado who rediscovered her love for cooking through these foods. Linda's mornings were tough, she'd skip breakfast, feeling stiff and uninspired. Her granddaughter suggested a family recipe, a smoothie with blueberries, cottage cheese, and a pinch of flax seeds. Linda started blending it daily, reminiscing about her mom's old recipes. That smoothie became her morning ritual, and within weeks, she was walking her neighborhood loop with ease, her joints less achy. For Linda, these foods weren't just fuel, they brought back joy and family connection. Here's the small lesson: these foods aren't just for health nuts, they're for anyone who wants to stay strong. Blueberries, flax seeds, and cottage cheese are easy to add to your day, and they work together to protect your muscles from the inside out. Try one this week, and you'll feel the difference. But we're not done yet. Up next, we'll uncover 3 more foods, including a creamy treat and a protein-packed fish, that will take your muscle health to the next level. Stick with me, because these are the secrets to staying strong for years to come. We've already explored 6 incredible foods to fight sarcopenia, from blueberries to cottage cheese. Now, let's round out our list with 3 final power foods that pack a serious punch for your muscles: Greek yogurt, fatty fish, and lean protein. These are everyday staples that can help you stay strong, active, and independent, and you'll find them at any supermarket. First, Greek yogurt, a creamy powerhouse that delivers slow-digesting protein to nourish your muscles overnight. One small container, about 170 grams, packs up to 20 grams of high-quality protein, including casein, which releases amino acids slowly, keeping your muscles fueled while you sleep. It's also rich in probiotics, which improve gut health and nutrient absorption, and vitamin D, which supports muscle and bone strength. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors eating Greek yogurt regularly had better muscle recovery. You can find plain Greek yogurt for about $4 a tub at Trader Joe's. Add a drizzle of honey and some blueberries for a delicious, muscle-saving snack. Next, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These are muscle-building all-stars thanks to their omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and boost your body's ability to use protein effectively. A 100-gram serving of salmon offers 20 grams of high-quality protein and vitamin D, crucial for muscle function, especially if you're not getting much sun. Research from the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that older adults eating fatty fish twice a week had 15% less muscle loss over 3 years. Pick up fresh or frozen salmon for about $10 a pound at Whole Foods, and grill or bake it for a quick dinner. Finally, lean protein, think lean beef, chicken breast, or even plant-based options like lentils. These are rich in leucine, an amino acid that helps your muscles grow stronger. A 100-gram serving of lean beef delivers 25 grams of protein and high levels of leucine, plus iron and B vitamins to keep your energy up. A McMaster University study found that seniors consuming adequate leucine increased muscle mass by 10% when paired with light exercise. You can find lean ground beef for about $6 a pound at Safeway. Grill a small portion or mix it into a chili for a protein-packed meal. Let me tell you about Mike, a 60-year-old from Arizona driven by his grandkids. Mike wanted to play basketball with them but kept tiring out. He tried Greek yogurt for breakfast, but at first, he overdid it, feeling bloated. Undeterred, He adjusted, pairing yogurt with fruit, eating salmon twice a week, and adding lean beef to his tacos. 2 months later, Mike wasn't just shooting hoops, he was coaching his grandson's team and planning to run a 5K. His journey wasn't perfect, but his persistence paid off, showing that family can be the best motivation. The small lesson here? You don't need to be a chef or a bodybuilder to eat for strength. Greek yogurt, fatty fish, and lean protein are everyday foods that deliver extraordinary results when you make them a habit. Start with one, maybe a yogurt bowl this morning, and feel your body respond. But food is only part of the equation. Next, we'll explore how a few minutes of movement and a good night's sleep can supercharge your muscle health. Stay with me, because this is where it all comes together. We've packed our kitchen with 9 powerful foods to fight sarcopenia, but food alone isn't the whole story. To truly protect your muscles, you need 2 perfect partners: exercise and sleep. These aren't about becoming a gym rat or sleeping all day, they're simple, practical habits that amplify the strength you're building with every bite. Let's explore how a few minutes of movement and a good night's rest can change everything. First, let's talk exercise. You don't need heavy weights or a fancy gym to keep your muscles strong. Resistance training, like squats, lifting light dumbbells, or even using your body weight, tells your muscles to grow and stay active. A 2020 study from McMaster University found that seniors doing just 15 minutes of resistance exercises 3 times a week increased muscle mass by up to 15%. Try this: stand up from a chair and sit back down 10 times, or lift a 2-pound dumbbell for 10 reps. These moves, done at home, strengthen your legs and arms, making everyday tasks like carrying groceries easier. Start slow, and always check with your doctor if you have joint issues. Now, let's talk sleep. When you sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which repairs and rebuilds muscle fibers. Poor sleep disrupts this process, leaving your muscles weaker. A study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors getting less than 6 hours of sleep had faster muscle loss. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night. To sleep better, try dimming lights an hour before bed, avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m., and keeping your bedroom cool and dark. Small changes, like swapping your phone for a book, can make a big difference. Let me tell you about Anna, a 67-year-old from Oregon. Anna used to rely on a cane after a knee injury, and sleepless nights left her exhausted. Her physical therapist suggested 15-minute home exercises, squats and arm lifts, 3 times a week, plus a bedtime routine, no screens, a warm herbal tea, and a dark room. Within 3 months, Anna ditched her cane, walked confidently, and slept like a baby. Her muscles grew stronger, and so did her spirit. Here's the small lesson: you don't need hours at the gym or perfect sleep to fight sarcopenia. Just 15 minutes of movement a few times a week and a little care for your sleep can work wonders. Start with 1 squat today or 1 early night this week, and watch your strength build. But how do you tie all this together: food, exercise, sleep, into a plan that works for you? Next, we'll share a simple roadmap to make these habits stick and keep you steady on your feet. Stay with me, because this is where you take charge of your future. We've packed our toolbox with 9 powerful foods, simple exercises, and better sleep to fight sarcopenia. But how do you bring it all together into a plan that fits your life? That's what we're diving into now: a simple, practical roadmap to take you from your kitchen to a place of confidence and strength. Let's build a plan that keeps you steady on your feet and ready for anything. First, let's talk about your meals. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just make small, smart swaps. Here's a sample day. For breakfast, try a bowl of Greek yogurt with blueberries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. Lunch could be a salmon salad with quinoa and veggies. Snack on a handful of walnuts, and for dinner, grill some lean beef with brown rice and steamed broccoli. If these foods aren't your style, try cultural favorites: black beans and brown rice for a Latin-inspired dish, miso glazed salmon for an Asian twist, or lentils with collard greens for a soul food vibe. These hit the same muscle-building nutrients but feel like home. For those with health challenges like arthritis or diabetes, don't worry, there's a way to make this work. If joint pain limits movement, choose softer proteins like Greek yogurt or canned sardines, which are gentle on digestion and budget-friendly at $2 a can. For diabetes, pair high-protein foods with fiber-rich options like quinoa or collard greens to stabilize blood sugar. Shop smart, buy in bulk at Sam's Club or Costco to save, or check local markets for deals on lentils or frozen berries. Prep meals ahead, like a big pot of lentil soup on Sunday, to save time. Next, let's keep you steady. Sarcopenia increases fall risk, a top concern for Americans over 65. Try standing on one leg for 30 seconds daily, holding a chair for support. If arthritis makes this tough, water exercises like pool walking are joint-friendly and just as effective. A 2022 CDC study found balance exercises cut fall rates by 20%. Also, get your eyes and bones checked yearly. Vision issues and weak bones raise fall risks. For diabetes, regular checkups help you stay active safely. Let me tell you about David, a 71-year-old from Georgia. David used to dread his steep staircase, fearing a fall. He started with our sample meal plan, adding Greek yogurt and salmon to his week. He also did 10 chair squats 3 times a week and practiced standing on one leg while brushing his teeth. In 6 weeks, David was climbing stairs with ease, no longer gripping the railing. He even started a weekly grocery run, carrying bags without a struggle. David's plan wasn't complicated, it was consistent. Here's the small lesson. Big changes start with small, steady steps. You don't need a perfect plan, just pick one meal, one exercise, or one balance move to try this week. Consistency turns these habits into strength, keeping you active and confident. Now, let's wrap this journey with a spark of inspiration. Next, we'll share why starting today can change your future, and how one simple action can make all the difference. Stay with me, because this is where you claim your strength. We've come a long way together. From discovering sarcopenia's silent threat to packing our kitchens with 9 power foods like blueberries, salmon, and Greek yogurt. We've added simple exercises, better sleep, and a plan to stay steady on our feet. But here's the real payoff. These aren't just tips, they're your ticket to a stronger, more independent future. Let's wrap this journey with a spark of inspiration to take control today. Sarcopenia doesn't have to define your golden years. Every bite of protein, every squat, every restful night is a step toward keeping you active, confident, and connected to the people you love. A 2023 study from the National Institute on Aging showed that seniors who combined nutrition and exercise cut their risk of falls by 25% and felt stronger in just months. That's not just science, it's a promise that you can rewrite your story, no matter your age. Remember Susan, the Ohio retiree we met at the start? She was struggling to climb stairs, fearing she'd lose her hikes with her grandkids. But Susan took action. She added Greek yogurt and walnuts to her breakfast, grilled salmon twice a week, and started 10-minute home workouts. She also prioritized sleep, turning off her phone an hour before bed. Today, Susan's back on the trails, laughing with her grandson, feeling stronger than she has in years. Her secret? She didn't wait, she started small, and those small steps became a big victory. The small lesson here is powerful. Your strength is in your hands. You don't need to do everything at once, just pick one food, one exercise, or one better night's sleep to start today. Every choice you make now builds the future you want, a future where you're lifting grandkids, climbing stairs, or dancing at a wedding. Here's my challenge to you, take one step today. Subscribe and hit the bell for weekly tips to stay strong. Share this video with someone you care about, it could change their life. And in the comments, type strong if you're ready to take control. Next week, we'll reveal 3 morning habits to keep your muscles strong, including a 5-minute stretch that boosts energy and protects your joints. Stay with me, because your future starts right now.